Hey there, it's me, possibly your favorite libertarian. Today's video is going to be about these new Savior Equipment Ear Pro. Big shout out before we get started to Double Dog Depot. They sent me these free of charge just because the guy who owns the company is my best friend and he wanted to send me these. We actually stopped together at the Savior Equipment booth. I did a booth interview at SHOT Show and checked these out in real life before I even had these sent to me. And one of the big things that I wanted to do was get these in green, but I think at the time they're only doing retail stores for different colors. Otherwise, if you ordered them online, you got them in black. Not sure if that's still the case, but either way, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of gonna wait until I can get these in green. And my buddy just was like, hey, you can just, I'll work my magic and get these to you in green. So big shout out to Double Dog Depot for those again. If you're a YouTube moderator, I would highly recommend that none of my viewers go to southpawdraw.com or doubledogdepot.com to get all their Savior Equipment needs met. I would, again, highly advise that you don't go to those websites and check out their Savior Equipment selection or their selection of all the other sick gear. Well, there's the siren. Now let's get into my thoughts, do some unboxing, do the what's in the box segment so you can see all the stuff that comes in it and the really nice packaging that they have. And then we'll get into the finer details. Also, if you guys have any prayer requests, put those in the comment section below. I love praying for you guys. I think that's everything though. Now let's get into the actual video.
I think that we've already known. Yeah, I think that we've already known. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've already known. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite portion of the video, what's in the box. This is the portion of the video where I show you what's in the box. This packaging is actually really nice. There's a couple specs on either side, and then you have some more information on the bottom, giving you a little bit of the decibel reduction rating and a couple other bullet points. But let's not dilly-dally any further. Let's see what's actually in the box. Wow, wouldn't you know it? There's some Ear Pro in here. Look at that. Also some silica packets in case you get hungry during your review process, and of course the owner's manual telling you things like how to turn it on, how to turn it off, how to put the batteries in, fitting it, caution, and cleaning tips. Also some decibel reduction rating stuff on the back. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah, we got some batteries here. Now let's get on to the star of the show, the Ear Pro. All right, so we have the knob that is not only a visible indication of which way is on and which way is off, tactile feel, and an audible way of knowing that it's turned on or turned off with a beep for turning it on and two beeps for turning it off. Here's your battery tray. Easy to pop that little thing off and put it back on, so that's a nice change from the Howard lights. And then you have your left and, no way, your right ear muff. With the gel pads, of course. It's nice that they do that in case you're unsure which is the left or the right. Nice padding for the headband. And you also have these little Velcro patches and spots for Velcro if you do want to add other patches. That first one's kind of like if you want to put your name on it or something. The other side is the American flag that's also included, and it is actually facing the correct direction, so that's pretty nice. Nice touch, guys. Attention to detail there. Let's try them on. The first thing I noticed when trying these on was just how comfortable those gel pads are. Ooh, nice. Uh-oh, you guys caught me new earmuff goofing. Just a couple quick pictures for my friends on Discord. Okay, moving on to testing. Say something really loud. Really loud. Let's see how comfortable this Ear Pro is with different eye protection. First one is going to be some I think I actually got these for free at a skeet and trap meet. But yeah, these are kind of thicker, so we'll see how they do. No, they're not good. Let's try some Smith & Wesson eye protection. These are my go-to. I really like these. They're light, they're clear, and they have really good coverage, and they're also very thin. So they should work pretty well. Let's see how they do. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Okay, these are the Magpul Explorers. These are their sunglasses slash eye protection. And these are a little bit thicker than the Smith & Wessons, but not much thicker. Let's see how they do. All right. They pass. They pass the test. Whoop. Hey, apologies for the wind and possible screaming children. This is all real life. I'm a real person. Let's talk about my initial impressions on this Ear Pro. One thing that I'd like to compare these to are the Howard Lights, because they're about 50 bucks. These are about 50 bucks as well, but you get a lot more with these than you do with the Howard Lights. One of which are the gel pads. The gel pads are very comfortable. They work really well with most of the eye Pro that I have. The Howard Lights don't really work well with any of the eye Pro I have, so obviously these are winning so far. The gel pads, if you want gel pads for the Howard Lights, you can get them, and they're made by Noise Fighter. They're supposedly really comfortable, and they kind of have a cutout for the eye Pro to fit better in, but they're an additional $50. Howard Lights are already 50 bucks, and then once you add the gel pads, you're looking at 100 bucks. This is around $50 for everything, and it comes with the gel pads, so that's pretty cool. The other thing is that you have this little adjustment knob for your volume, which is really nice, and when you turn it on, it beeps once, so you know you're turning it on and not turning it off. When you turn it off, it beeps twice, so you're saving your battery by not accidentally thinking you turned it off, but you're not really quite sure. This helps mitigate that by having two distinct noises that will tell you if it's on or off. Another thing that's included is this nice padded and ventilated headband. That's just included, unlike the Howard Lights. And also you have a little bit more bulk, which is not the best. So there's that. These are a little bit bulkier than the Howard Lights, but they're probably housing a lot more sound deafening technology. The sound quality is really good with these, so I will say that about them, but they are a little bit more bulky if you care about the bulk. Another thing I noticed is that these cords are way out there. I was able to put them in this hole and kind of shove them back in the headband. On this side I'm still working on it, but I did notice that out of the box there was a lot of excess cordage, which could be a snag hazard. So do your best to get these inside of your headband and you should be okay. But I think the reason the cables are so long is if you have a ginormous head and you have to pull it all the way down to have it fit on your head. So I guess there's a lot of variation for size if you have just a humongous head. Either way though, I really like these. If you have any questions about them, let me know. I'll be doing further testing at the range probably this weekend with them. So put those questions in the comment section below. Also, if you have any prayer requests, I take those, put those in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay free, and God bless. If you're a YouTube moderator, I would highly recommend that none of my viewers go to southpawdraw.com or doubledogdepot.com to get all their Savior equipment needs met. I would, again, highly advise that you don't go to those websites and check out their Savior equipment selection or their selection of all the other sick gear. Well, there's the siren.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah.